Sup, Nerdmigos? I'm the Jive talking Nerd John Norcroft. We've got Wife here. We're back at it again for another vlog. Jive, new channel, yay! That sort of stuff. Okay, so this one is Fall Extravaganza.
Season 2.
Season 2 of Fall Extravaganza. So, if you didn't catch it last year, we made a video last year, right?
We sure did.
Okay. If you didn't catch it last year, I don't remember. That was a
sure
whole
did.
year ago. If you didn't catch it last year, we went on a Fall Extravaganza. We're doing the same thing this year. We're basically going to do the same thing every year from now until forever. Whereon we like choose an area. We live in the Bay Area, so like choose an area within the Bay Area, and then we just kind of hit up all the places that are going to have like cool fall Halloween stuff, and then we buy some of the stuff. Obviously, we don't buy something at every place we visit, but we just kind of like, you know, whatever the vibe is for the year. I think that this year's vibe was definitely like Technicolor Halloween. Yeah. I think it was like white ghost
of pastel Halloween.
A lot of pastel Halloween.
Yeah.
A lot of like haunted forest Halloween.
Yeah. A lot of traditional orange and black.
A lot of traditional orange and black. And everything, regardless of whether it's neon pink, orange, black, white, or pastel colors, everything also had the AB option.
Oh, which
there
is
were
lovely.
So many, and we didn't actually get anything.
Or opalescent, too.
Yeah, or opalescent. But, like, yeah, we actually didn't get anything in that color spectrum. But there was a lot. There was definitely some big stuff that we held back on.
Ooh,
because it was, let me tell you, we could have spent
a lot more.
This much.
So much.
For some of that stuff, but ignore. Okay, so
we started off our day with some seasonal bevs, not pictured, and we actually got those rather than at the big chain place that everybody wants their PSLs from.
Yeah.
We got them from our local coffee shop.
My seasonal bev was just black coffee, but yes.
That's true. Yeah. I had a Thai tea latte, but it's like a black tea with Thai spices.
What was that
it's
thing
amazing.
I recently saw? Cider over pumpkin spice. Fight me. I'll take this fight.
I think that's
Let's do this.
That's the
It's
theme
a cider.
this year.
It's a cider year. I super love cider. So
yeah. So after that, we met up with my friend and we went to the first stop on our list, Walmart. And
we did get something.
We did, yeah. We looked around the Walmart section. Things were fun, maybe a little crazy, and we ended up getting some dog toys.
We ended up getting some dog toys at Walmart, which was super fun. There was some cool stuff at Walmart.
Yeah, there was definitely some cool stuff.
But it's I think the smallest seasonal section that we went to.
Yeah.
Right? And so we may hit, there may be some future stores that we hit up.
Yeah.
So,
we may go back
I don't know, whatever.
to some...
Stay tuned to social medias for like maybe on the channel for some shorts. We may do like a little short.
But we couldn't get a whole bunch of stuff for us without getting toys for the puppies.
So we got these dog toys, which was a whole figuring out which ones to get for them. So we got these for them, so they get Halloween treats as we approach October.
Yeah.
I'm just going to toss stuff back behind me because the table is also where the camera is. Behind the scenes, the table's where the camera is, and if you bump the table, the camera's going to shake. See, look at this.
We don't want that.
Look at this camera
We
shake.
don't want that.
So we're not trying to earthquake that shit.
Don't take that out of context.
So we did that. I mean, unless you remember exactly in what order we did everything. Okay,
and then after Walmart, we went to Home Depot. We actually didn't get anything at Home Depot.
No. They had a bunch of good stuff. We're definitely going to pick up some of that. They had maybe that death. Or like we like the statues. Last year we got a statue at Home Depot, and I think we're going to get another one this year.
And we'll probably get another outdoor statue.
Yeah. I like the tombstones. We have several from like several years ago, but they're styrofoam that's painted, so they just like don't hold up great. Yeah. And we have like birds
really our
and
Halloween,
animals that just want to eat the plants behind the tombstone.
Our Halloween shopping vibe is what can we buy for Halloween time that we leave up all year round.
Oh so we don't take
this
any of this
isn't
shit down,
directly Halloween decorations because we leave this stuff up all year round.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So they had a bunch of cool stuff there.
But a bunch of cool stuff. One day, looking at you, Home Depot. One day. We're getting that 27-foot tall skeleton or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But not this day. No.
Yeah, someday there's be a skeleton in our forest.
Yeah.
A plastic
So
one.
then after that, we went to
Lowe's,
yeah. And Lowe's had also a bunch of cool stuff. A bunch of big animatronics.
They had a bunch of yard stuff. Animatronics are really hot this year everywhere.
Yeah, which is like cool, but I don't know.
I don't know who's buying animatronics.
That animatronics
is too rich for our blood.
And the inflatables are like too like front lawn decoration-y. Honestly, what I see is I see Christmas, like, behind the scenes, just being like, yes, buy our style of decorations.
Yeah,
you know, so I'm just like, I'm not super hype on those, man.
Yeah.
You know?
But also, like I said, we're getting them for year-round stuff, not for a short period of time.
Yeah, not for like
And it
for
rains
2 weeks
here,
and
so we
whatever.
can't have animatronics outside.
No.
So after Lowe's, we went to Michael's. No, Joann's.
We went to
Joann
Joann's,
Fabrics.
Yeah, we were on our way to Michael's and then remembered we had to go to Joann's.
Whew, and Joann's was a whole place. Their Halloween section is absolutely slaying this year.
We had to keep you directed at Joann's.
Oh, man, yeah. I kept wandering off, and it was...
These bits over here are Joann's, right?
Yeah, so we got, so Joann's had sale on strung beads.
Yeah.
And this is not directly a Halloween thing.
Well, it's part of the project.
But it is part of a project that you'll be seeing on my future project channel.
So,
chains.
Danglies.
These are going to be chain belts.
I did not know what these were for.
Harnesses.
Guys.
If you've seen Rings of Power Season 2, you know. So we got those, and also some fabric, because I love the seasonal fall fabrics. And I picked up
this.
Yeah, you got
this like dangly copper leaf ear
leaves.
thing.
Yeah.
And so the reason why I got it is because I want to make like I'm either going to attach it, get a piercing and attach it to a piercing, or make an ear cuff specifically to attach it to, because these would dangle so great as like a Bajoran ear necklace sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I got this. Plus we needed to get to 6 to make the deal work.
Yeah, we had to get a certain number for the deal.
Or whatever the heck.
So we also got fabric, and by we, I mean me.
We're not really gonna super go through all the fabrics. So we got this brown fabric here, and then we also got this same fabric, but instead of the background being brown, it's blue. And the brown fabric's
like
for you.
Yeah.
And then the blue version is for me, so you can make me a shirt or maybe something else.
Yep.
And then you can just see, just at the very tippy top here, because I'm not unrolling.
I got this black and gold and cream and pink and red brocade.
Yeah.
And I just got the whole bolt, which is about 8 yards of fabric.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing with this yet.
We got it for...
But we're going to find out.
Future,
it was on super good sale.
Future fabric.
So stay tuned to see that in a project later on.
We did technically go there because I wanted some brocade for a new waistcoat.
And we did not find brocade.
And we did not find, because I wanted like a black on black brocade. You know that like brocade that's like the pattern is black and the background is black.
Yeah.
So it's just like you could just see it as the light passes over it.
Yeah.
And was just like entirely not able to find this stuff.
Yeah.
So whatever, I'll buy it later.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then after Joann's, we went to Michael's.
Yes.
Okay.
And we went a bit wild at Michael's.
Oh, because we got all this stuff
I
at
have
Michael's,
some flower crowns planned,
Okay,
and
so
we got
flowers.
a whole bunch of flowers.
For flower crowns. Flowers.
For these flower crowns.
Flowers.
That I want to make.
Flowers.
And
Still
they're
more
all
flowers.
super gothy,
These
and
are not
I'm
flowers, those are
so in
sticks.
love.
So we got
With all of these
that
flowers.
many flowers for the
All
flower
of these.
crowns.
So stay tuned for a bunch of cool new flower crowns. I know this one is relatively new, but
So we're gonna have some for you, some on the Etsy shop, as well as some crafting videos for those coming up on your crafting
we
channel.
also got some beads for you.
Yep, I got some beads for another necklace. So I got these they're like what you call it, like frosted glass, but with like a sheet of AB inside of them, so they hit the light nice. And then these are these like lava stone style beads to go in between. I have one more necklace, one more length of these skull beads that I love so much that the place that I got them at doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And so I've been wanting to make like another one of these that's a little bit shorter and that has a replaceable tassel, because this is just like a permanently attached tassel. And so I'm going to use these for that.
Yep.
So that's exciting.
And then they had a bunch of really cool like decor things at Michael's.
So,
and we're definitely going back for more.
Yes.
But John saw this.
I had to get this
little
snail.
guy. And
he lights up, and his butt is a skull. I didn't even take off any of the tags yet.
Yeah.
So his little butt is a skull, and he lights up, and he's like that awful sensation to touch ceramic because
ceramic,
it needs to be painted. So I'm going to paint him, but I don't know precisely what.
Yeah.
Or how, but I kind of love, I absolutely love skulls and snails, so skull snail for the win. Let me tell you, there were like 15 other skull snails at various stores that we went to, and it took every
so many snails.
every ounce
year.
of courage I have not to buy all of them. So
yeah. And then the last thing that we got from Michaels is actually for stuff? It is Tiny Town stuff. So there's some Halloween Tiny Town.
Yeah.
things.
So we got this tiny mausoleum,
tiny crypt.
We got a tiny chair.
Fairy chair for my altar.
Sort of like an Adirondack chair almost. It's like almost an Adirondack chair. Yeah. And then we got this tiny
like plant.
Tiny vicious
tiny
plant
murder
thing.
plant.
I thought we had a fourth tiny.
We don't have a fourth tiny, but we have a fourth thing for the tiny town.
Yes.
That's actually kind of sort of probably for Christmas Town, but will most likely end up being up all year. And that's a moss mat. So they had in the like discount section of the Tiny Town stuff, this like moss mat. I am not taking this all the way out of this bag because this shit is like putting down powder. Everywhere. It needs to be like glued down. Yeah. But so it's this tiny moss pad, but it's like textured and like you can see that like these like little extra bumps, they can like be lifted off and then you could like put buildings and rocks and stuff underneath them. Yeah. So this is for both the tiny towns that I've been wanting to build as well as potentially for Christmas Town, so they can have like a greener area in Christmas Town. Yeah. Since we only have that one glittery white bit for Christmas Town. Yeah. So, and we have too much Christmas Town to fit on the one glittery white bit. Oh my god, we have so much Christmas Town. Yeah. So that was Michael's. And which was fun. Michael's had so much stuff. Oh man, we could have spent so much. Oh, we're gonna go back to Michael's. I was gonna go back to Michael's. Might buy some of those wood houses. Probably. They had a bunch of really cool laser cut wood houses. Yeah. All the foliage was fantastic. Yeah. They were really slaying. Only complaint I have, and this is not just Michael's, this is a call out to all of the craft shops. What the hell's going on with the model section, guys? Right? Okay, so I am a big model maker. I like making models. I have literally in eyesight like 9 models to make still. So I don't need to buy anything model making. That's not what I'm saying. Maybe. That's a lie. but I do look at Facebook Marketplace about fucking models. So no. But like I want like paints and brushes and like all that kind of stuff. And I mean like luckily I found a Warhammer 40K place in Petaluma and they are the best. And I like that brand and everything, the workshop brand or whatever it's called. So like that's fine, and like I buy stuff online too. But like you used to be able to get all that model stuff at Joann's and like regular craft stores, and and like Michael's and shit, and it's just like completely gone, dude. Right? I didn't see anything at the Michael's I went to, and the other Michael's in town is like sometimes they have stuff. So and you like model paint is like a way denser, way thinner paint than like acrylic art paint. Yeah. That I've done that. I'm not going to do that again. I won't. I refuse. Yeah. So whatever. If you have that problem, also be angry with me. It won't change anything, but you know, team spirit or whatever the heck. So what was after Michael's? After Michael's, we took a break for lunch, and we went to Crown and Crumpet. Crown and Crumpet. Oh my gosh, I was just like totally blanking on the name. Yeah. We went to Crown and Crumpet in Marin and had lunch there. Yep. It is a delightful tea place. Normally when we go there, we do a high tea with the tiered thing, and it's amazing. But this time we wanted something a little bit lighter. So it was also more, like really we wanted more substantial food, but like a cooler bev. So we got our teas iced. Yep. And we got like sandwiches or whatever the heck. I got the sausage roll. Yeah. The chicken and apple sausage roll, and then I got their white tea iced. I don't remember its name. Oh, it was like white peony or something like that. So yeah, I got their white tea iced because it was a warm day. And then I got a smoked salmon sandwich because I can't have mayo in things. So that makes it problematic for getting sandwiches somewhere. Yeah. And that's because most mayo is made with soy. But they had a smoked salmon sandwich that was made with cream cheese, and it had dill and cucumber. It was amazing. I also had it on a croissant. The salad was really nice too. It was like a strawberry spinach green salad, they came with a salad with tomatoes and cucumbers salad, and a balsamic dressing. It was really fantastic. It was a pretty dang good salad. Yeah, absolutely, and for tea, man. I had a grapefruit green tea iced. Nice. Yeah, so we had lunch there. It was absolutely lovely. Oh, delicious. If you are headed out, the only photo Bay of us Area in our outfits, and they slayed.
So look at that photo
we got
op,
compliments
guys.
all day.
We had compliments all day on our outfits and took no pictures of it. I have like one selfie from outside.
Yeah, and our friend that went with us, she got the coronation chicken sandwich.
The curry chicken style is so good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So if you're local to the area, or if you happen to be in the area, Crown and Crumpet has a location in Marin County, which I think it's technically in Ross, California, and they also have a location in San Francisco, in
across
Japantown.
the street from Japantown.
So highly recommend. They are wonderful. The food is wonderful. The ambiance is wonderful, and they're just lovely people. So definitely
absolutely.
stop by there.
Shout out those
We
guys.
are not sponsored, but I would love it if they did.
It would be fantastic. I could always go for more tea.
Yeah. So after we did lunch, we went to Northgate Mall and continued by going to Spirit Halloween.
Which we didn't get anything. But we took some pictures. Spirit Halloween is one of those places that you like kind of have to go to. But like, it's not super, like last year we picked up some stuff, and there was some stuff this year that we were like, maybe.
The theme for Spirit Halloween this year, because it kind of like, they have like in-store like decor and stuff. Yeah. The theme this year was circus, and our fair this year was circus. So we were kind of over circus as a theme.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not like pro clowns.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not anti-clowns, but I'm not pro-clowns. The one, again, I would never get an animatronic because I just, how would that work? Where would I put that? But they had an animatronic spider that was pretty good. And that lady that like leans forward and then like drops at you.
Oh, with like a doll face? That was fun.
That was pretty fun too. But like some of the stuff was pretty cool. I don't really wear those kind of costumes, but there were some really fire outfits in the costume area where it's like instead of buying the whole costume, you can buy like the individual bits of the costume, and sometimes the bit of the costume you're like, that's actually pretty fly, dog.
Yeah, you're like, I might actually do that.
That's pretty cute. I don't know, that's a pretty cute dress, but like, whatever. So, but we'll check out probably the other Spirit Halloween, or there's at least one.
There's like
town.
47 in town. Yeah, there's so many of them.
So we'll probably check out one of those later on. So again, if we check any of that stuff out, like we'll just like post some
Spirit
shorts.
Halloween, totally fantastic. We did not end up getting anything, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I have a special soft spot for Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's where we went. And then after Spirit Halloween, we rounded out our day by going to Whole Foods, the last of the... Or no, not Whole Foods. Home Goods. The last of the shopping trips.
Yeah, the last of the shopping
trips. And
trips.
Home Goods absolutely slaying Halloween.
It delivered. They had so much stuff.
And then some.
We want more. We wanted more from them, and we resisted quite hard. There were like at least 2 coffee cups I wanted that I probably will go back and grab one of them. A ton of decor.
Pillows. Blankets.
So much stuff. Okay, so we'll go over what we did get because we didn't get a bunch of stuff. So firstly, food-based gets. We got more Halloween pasta. Halawasta.
Pumpkin shape and...
Bats.
Like... Bats. But the bats are similar to like the shapes that you get in like craft dinner. Macaroni and cheese.
We'll literally probably make macaroni and cheese with these.
Yeah.
And these are like
weird shell
pumpkins.
They're
like weird, big, like loose shells.
They're just so weird. I had to get them.
So yeah, we're gonna give that a try.
So we'll see how those
goes.
turn out. And other fall themed ones, we got dark chocolate honey grams.
Right, I love graham crackers ferociously.
I ferociously love Turkish delights. So I had to get some Turkish delights.
So we got some Turkish delights. I'm not a big fan of the Turkmenistan delight.
Well, that's good because I am.
Yeah, so it's just more for her. And then we also got, so we were like walking through an aisle and I was like, stop, look at this.
And we've been wanting one of these for a while.
So we also
I
got
had
this
one when I was a kid.
Sandscape thing, and what it looks like, based on the picture on the back, is that it can be like lengthwise or up and down wise, horizontal or vertical, and the stand itself is the light. But we actually haven't opened this up yet because we don't have space right now. We're like in the process of reorganizing a bunch of stuff in the house, so look forward to that. So we have talked about these so much. Yeah. And we like we're just like, get it immediately. Yeah. So we got that. And then we also got this really adorable fall candle. Yeah. Well, you got this one. I got this. Because it's like a little mushroom garden. It's like a little mushroom
with
garden
little snails. It's so cute. Mushrooms? It's ever so slightly scented like fall things.
Yeah. Happy Fallson. It's actually a Martha Stewart. I genuinely did not realize that until earlier today. So, like, a day later. I was, like, moving this around, and I got, like, a whiff. You know, I'm, like, moving like this, and I got, like, a whiff, and I was like, what's this? So I smelled it and was like, does this have a scent? I didn't remember noticing that in the store.
I don't
but
either.
Also, but also
we
the
were
store
also
has
in the middle
so
of all the
many
candles.
scented
Actually,
candles.
one of my favorite parts about going to the store is we were smelling candles, and I picked up a candle and smelled it and was like, oh, that's not that bad. And then you smelled it like immediately afterwards.
She smelled it,
Yeah,
and then
smelled it.
and then handed it to me to smell, and I smelled it. And as she goes, it's not that bad, I go like, this is awful.
And then close the thing.
At the exact same time, and like close the lid, and like a lady like next to us on the aisle like just burst out laughing because it felt like it was a bit. I just was entirely repulsed by the smell, and Julie was like,
not
"This
that
is
bad.
pretty good," or whatever the heck.
He's
so,
wrong. Yeah,
I was not wrong. But yeah, anyway, so mushrooms and snails, my favorites.
And then we also got we need a new doormat for our back door.
Backyard.
And so they had all of these doormats,
like this, and they were all sort of. So you're only seeing like this much, and they're all like stacked up, right? So we think, oh, it's like a pumpkin.
Like a single pumpkin.
Right. So we pull this thing out, right? And we didn't realize that it is actually this big.
It's so big.
It's so big.
But
at this point in time, we had pulled it out, and we didn't want to have to deal with trying to pull anything else out from the pile. And this is, just to like get the like moisture off your shoes,
off our feet in the rainy season,
in the rainy season or whatever. And so we're just like, we're committing. We're getting this giant jack-o'-lantern back. It's not even gonna be able to fit like across the door. It has to fit like at an angle away from the door.
Yeah.
Because
this
of the shape
isn't
of
the
it.
only thing that we had that experience with at Home Goods. There was a section that had like decor statues, and there was a beta fish, and he grabbed it off the shelf.
So previously, we had seen some beta fish on the shelf statues, and they were like approximately this big, and they had like big flowy tails and shit, and we're just like, oh yeah, duh, right? Like this is cool or whatever. Also, Home Goods. I don't know if your goal is to induce absolute stress into every customer who walks in there, but every fucking shelf in Home Goods is like a glass shelf, and half the stuff on the shelf is just like, what's this oops all corners rock, right? Or this like bonkers heavy scratchy stone thing. So you do not ever pull. You always gotta like lift it and get it out, right? Because you're just gonna be like and scratch up the shelf. So I see this beta fish that's blue, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's another one of those. And I assumed there was a second beta fish behind it, because there was just like some
or
like
perhaps a third beta fish.
It was down low, so I don't know. It just like fades gently into the distance. So I grab this beta fish and I pull it off the shelf, and instead of the regular sized ones that were all the other ones, the gold ones and everything else was, this blue one is like this fucking big, and its tail is this like big elaborate wave. It's like it would take up what the table you would have to have, the absolute Night of the Round Table size table you would have to fucking have to centerpiece this thing is absurd.
This thing
like it's like a garden statue.
It was
so
like
fucking big,
actually
dude.
That would be pretty great as a garden statue. It was bigger than our printer.
Yeah, it was like huge. And it was heavy. And like it wasn't like sometimes you pick stuff up and you're like, this is made of like plastic, but it looks like glass or wood or stone.
Yeah.
And sometimes you pick something up and you're like, what is this, just lead? This is all lead paint, solid all the way
lead.
through lead. Like it was so fucking heavy and so big, and I was just like, girls, look at this monstrosity! Like so big. Several times we had that. There was also the log suspended in resin. There was like an already large log.
There was a
suspended
log.
in what I could only imagine it was like 10 gallons of resin.
Yeah.
Just
clear resin.
Not like, and they
so
didn't degas
like it.
The log was
it looked like it was one of those fancy ice cubes.
Kind of, except for with like a big stick in it. It was
very silly. Yeah.
It was absurd.
And then the last thing we got at Home Goods is a new blanket.
Couch blanket.
Because we needed couch blanket.
We walked by it earlier, and it's like the softest thing. The inside is this like soft, furry shit.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like
the
a
outside
soft fleece.
It's like a soft,
and it's like a knit soft fleece. Yeah.
So we got this like beautiful dark green blanket because we wanted a new blanket for the couch.
Yeah, and that was Home Goods. We are definitely going back before the season is out.
Oh my god, yeah.
There's going to be some more things that we want.
Several mushrooms I wanted, several skulls I wanted. We also have to go to the other Home Goods to see if we can find cauldrons.
Yeah.
So if you know about Bay Area home goods with cauldrons, hooty hoo.
Yeah. Because we want that in our life. Yeah. Also, maybe sheets. Maybe Halloween sheets.
Oh, yeah.
We saw a bunch of really cute Halloween sheets, but they were all polyester, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we're not here for that.
No, not at all. So that was Home Goods. And then we went to actually the last stop of the day, which was Trader Joe's to get some pumpkin spice goodies. And the
some flavored stuff, and then go to a park and have second lunch.
Have dinner at that point.
Yeah.
By that point, it was like...
It was dinner.
We had been going for like 9 hours.
Yeah. This was a very long trip.
Yeah, this was a long day. And actually, we didn't end up with anything that was pumpkin spice flavored.
This time...
No,
we did not.
We did not. The only thing that we have that is pumpkin is this pepita salsa.
Yeah.
Because I like pumpkin seeds, so salsa.
Pepita salsa.
But we did get these apple shortbread cookies. And these are bringing apple fall so hard.
Listen, it's an apple fall, guys. Pumpkin is out. Apple is in.
Yeah, it's an apple fall. We also got cinnamon graham crackers.
I love graham crackers ferociously, and these are like... superior graham crackers. They're so good, dude. I've had like 8 of them already today. And then we also got these
maple walnut biscotti, another delightful fall
so these
flavor.
Like nice biscottis.
They're like a nice small size.
They're a nice small one. They're crazy sweet, bro. It tastes like you're putting a whole cinnamon roll in your mouth, but it's just a biscotti size bite. You know
it's
what I mean?
A lot. And then also these truffles. These are not seasonal. I'm obsessed with these truffles. Yeah. And your girl needs a treat.
They're kind of seasonal. Look, box is red.
It's true.
It was green during the summertime, but you know the boxes change colors.
Changing
in the fall.
with the
with the season. So
that was our fall extravaganza.
Yeah, and we'll have had pictures through all of this, and any pictures we haven't had, we'll just kind of throw at the end or whatever the heck. But yeah, this was like a really fun one.
This was really fun.
It was like less shops and probably a longer day than the last one with less purchases, but like a way more chill vibe, which is kind of what we were going for.
So last year
was just like a little less organized.
We went to a lot of different shops. We went to some shops. We went to multiples.
I think we went to like 3 Targets.
So this year we specifically engineered going to only the places that we cared about the most or that we wanted something from, and also we didn't double up on any places that we went to.
Because like we can go to the other Home Goods like whenever, right? We can go to the other 2 Home Depots like whenever.
Yeah,
you know?
But most of this was like an hour away from our house, so we're like, we're gonna turn it into a whole thing.
Yeah.
And we could also go to the other Trader Joe's whenever.
Yeah, exactly.
So this was really fun. We've been looking forward to this trip for like a whole year.
Yeah.
And
these are always super fun.
We're probably going to have a Yule extravaganza where we look at Yule decorations too.
Yep.
So I'm pretty stoked about that one. I'm definitely not over fall extravaganza.
Yeah.
Right?
We still have, listen, this is fall extravaganza main course. You still have aperitifs and dessert later. Yeah. Right? Because
and then
like
midnight snack.
We're definitely like a midnight snack. We're definitely going to break into the whatever fridge of the future and scoop out a little handful of night cheese.
Yeah, night cheese.
By going back to some of these shops and picking some stuff up that definitely
middle of the night grapes.
I've been thinking about.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
for
so
sure.
rather than getting a whole bunch of stuff at once, we decided to get only the things that called to us the most.
Yeah.
And I think that was a really great way to do it because now we can experience the shops again. And we typically do the whole fall thing all the way up until the beginning of December. I know a lot of people are like, Thanksgiving, let's go.
Thanksgiving
Christmas
decorations
holiday.
are just fall decorations without skeletons. And frankly, who's anti-skeletons? They're like the best.
Yeah, they're not even doing turkey skeletons.
They're holding you up right now.
Oh, one of the things that we
skeleton.
almost bought but had to wait on at Home Goods was also another large sculpture, and that was a really cool ceramic cornucopia.
Oh my god. It was so big. And it like
so
had a place.
big.
It had like an insert tea light here place, so you got like a tea light in. It's gonna be fantastic. Again, no clue where that's gonna fit in our house. We live in a tiny house.
But if it's still there,
we're
gonna
gonna
get it.
100%, 100%.
Yeah, because we've both been thinking about it.
Yeah.
So that was our fall extravaganza. Thank you for coming along with us. Thank you for sharing in our haul for what it is that we got, and let us know what you think. Is there anything that you got from these stores that were great? Any stores you think
have
we
you
should
been
visit?
on a fall extravaganza?
Will you now that we've done it?
Yeah. Would you like to start the tradition? Get your friends together. Everybody just loads into a car or a couple of cars, and you just hit up a bunch of spots. Just choose like an area of, like, if you live in a big metro, just choose like an area or whatever, and just like make a day of it. Book lunch, like get a reservation, or book dinner, or like whatever your time constraints are, and just like have a good time. Dress fancy. Get the compliments. So many people were like, "Oh, are you guys doing something? Are you going out like to do something? Are you going to a Ren fair or something?" And we're just like, "Nah, dude. It's Saturday. We're just dressing fancy." Boom.
Yeah.
So, like, just be fancy, have a good time about it, and celebrate the season. It's fall time. Thank the gods. It's fall.
Also,
summer has been too warm. I'm done with all this sunlight shit. Give me that rain and that cold.
Also, if you're thinking, I don't want to deal with fall yet because it's still really hot, guess what? You don't have to do sweaters and flannel for fall. You can do cute summer clothes.
Yeah. Muscle tee.
Style them for fall.
Fall muscle tee.
Yeah.
Fall sundress.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do anything, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, enjoy.
Yeah, give yourself a good fall.
Yeah.
Boom.